Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning. Let's go, team. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Andrew. Andrew the Believer is here with the Heartbeats and the Popular. Let's go, team. Tap, tap, tap as you're coming in. Tap that screen. Share that live. Do all the good things. Tap, tap, tap. Let's go, everybody. To the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got to go over some market analysis today. How did we do on the markets yesterday, everybody? How did we do? Did we have a green day or a red day? The Believer, he's over here on the tubes now. Good job, Norman. Nestor, let's go, everybody. Tap that screen. Tap it like you've never tapped anything before. Come on, Nestor, let's go. Let's go. Tap it out, babies. Tap it out, my beautiful babies. Chris, what's up, my brother? Mr. Dave SM over there on the tubes. Nemo, thank you, Mr. Dave. Let's go, let's go. Powder, let's go, my Powder, the Believer. The sunglasses are on the board today. Thank you, Powder, the Believer. Let's go, let's go. Tap share, tap share, tap share. Hello, Salty. Good morning to you. Stevens with the follow. Good morning. If you're not awake, we will wake you up. That's for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, IXO. Hello, Ayala. Let's go. Let's go. Lido Rocha with the confetti. Let's go, team. Let's go. Better than coffee. Yes. Woo, 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 woo. Sachin Yadav. Hello. Let's go, my beauties. Hello, Slimy. Hello, hello. Shelly Stringer. Lino with the confetti. What's up, Skydiver? How are you? Good to see you, Skydiver. Pookie! What's up, my Pookie? Shelly with the heartbeat. We're at 3,000 likes. We got a lot of work to do. And the goat. Tap, tap, tap. Where the hell is JDM? Get him in here. Buckeye! Yes! You know, Skydiver, I was going to go skydiving once. I thought about it. Never did it, though. Is it good? Good morning, Buckeye. Mr. Tablet. Hello, Mr. Tablet. Sultane, good morning from India. Buckeye with the Harvey and the Populars. Coconut Fred, hello. I like that name. Skydiving is good. Wow, Skydiver. That's a lot of skydiving. It's Jade. Hello, my Jade. The sunglasses are on the board, everybody. Jared, there he is, my man. Moderators on TikTok, you can block now. You can ban. So you can mute and ban, okay? Merrick with the follow. Let's go. We're getting riled up. We're getting riled up. We are at 5,000 likes. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. We're on every day for the most part here, Monday through Sunday. We may be streaming from a different location tomorrow, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll see. All we ask that you do is tap the screen, share the live out, okay? Tap the screen, share the live, donate when you can. Super chats and gifts are open over there on the tubes. Let's get started and let's get you going over here, everybody, okay? Let's get rocking and rolling. Right now here on Miss Market, so I talk to you guys a lot about two things, the state of your stock and the position. So the state of your stock will always come back to narrow pretty much throughout the day. What are the two things we always say that bring our stock back to narrow? Is price action and time. Well, yesterday you had a good example of time. That is when our 200 starts doing this, okay? When we start trending on the 200 like that, it's going to be a choppy and painful day in the market if you don't trade early within the first half hour of the market bell, okay? So that is what you have to be careful about, because then you start to gap and nap a little bit. You get your moves here up and down, but you are at the mercy of this 200. So you were at the mercy of time yesterday. So that's why a lot of people were like, man, the market wasn't so good yesterday. How are we supposed to trade that? Yada, yada, yada. Well, that's why I always tell you guys, okay? That's why I always tell you guys, this is the time frame you are trading in. Between 9:30 and 11, that is where you're going to do your best. That is where you need to know. That is where the volatility is in the market around that time, okay? 9:30, mark this down, to 11 a.m. Eastern time. That is where you want to learn. That is where your professionals are. That is where the volatility is. After 11 o'clock, we're going back to bed or doing whatever the hell you want. You're not going to sit here and try to trade garbage the rest of the day. When you start trading around lunchtime or anywhere between 11:30 and 1:30, that's where trades go to die, everybody. That is where you're going to notice. If you go back and look at a lot of your trades, for those that trade in that area, sometimes you're going to see that's where your losers mostly are, okay? Now, I know between 9:30 and 11, it's volatile. That is what we want. We want the volatility. We want that price action. We want that volume, okay? That is what we want. If you're scared of that, you got to reconsider your trading options if trading is for you. But this is going to take time to learn how to trade, is in this area here. You got to learn how to trade, guys. You can't just wing it. Put money in and hope for the best, okay? Good morning, Sachin. Hello. Good morning over there. Hello, everybody. Let's go over there on the tubes. Lucky! Yeah! Yeah! Maybe she'll leave now. Thank you for the follow, Lovely and Vaughn. Golden Cash. Thank you for the iHeart. Keith Forrest. Yes. Don't forget, sunglasses are on the board today, everybody. The sunglasses. How did we do yesterday in the market as we fill the room up? Remember, give us a follow. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. How did we do on the market? So yesterday, traders, I took these trades. Okay? Let's pull this back here. Whoop. Post it in the VIP. I saw this bottoming tail curve really quickly. Boom, boom. That was my first trade of the day. Got almost $1 on that move, okay? I think it was $1. It was like 98 cents, maybe $1.03. I don't remember exactly, but I took this trade here. Then my second trade, I came in right here. This was about a 6-minute trade. This one was the one. I got $1.03 per share. I took out over $2 per share out of the market yesterday on trade number 1 and trade number 2. And then I went for a cycle out reversal here on Amazon. Now, I figured, what the hell? right? Cycle out reversal right here. I knew I was going to be able to get my break even in, which I did. And we got the move down, and then I put my break even in, and we got stopped out up here, which was fine. So it was 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 break even, a beautiful trading day, taking $2 per share out of the market. Now, this trade didn't go, which I thought it was going to, because by the time I got into it, as you could see here, we were starting to get into that wider state. All right. If we were in that narrow state here when I hammered this, I would have got the move down to this pivot for my 1-to-1, but we didn't. And I knew going into that trade, it was a 50-50 shot on it. I knew I would at least be able to get my break even in, which I did. And we wrapped it up for today. So it was 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 break even. And we made over $2K yesterday in the markets here. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. So on Amazon, let's show you on Amazon. We're going to go over some of these from yesterday. On Amazon, we opened in this narrow state here that we talk about all the time. Narrow state, we're down here in position 3, okay? We know at the open, and the reason I took this trade, the first one on the first candle, we weren't going any lower, folks. If you look at Amazon throughout the day here, the rest of the day, okay, right here, we pretty much stay on this line across the board because you're in position 3. Where the hell do you think you're going? Way down there in that gap. You now have the 200 trending. It's going to be choppy. You're not going anywhere. So anyone who tried to trade later in the day yesterday, it was a painful experience. Who tried to make trades here yesterday, later in the day, and got chopped up in the market? Put me in the chat. Who tried to trade later in the day yesterday? Love Doctor, you did? Yep. Who else? Nestar? Yeah. So that's what's going to happen, guys. Those that try to trade later in the day on a day like this, remember, it's Friday. The first thing you have to remember is you get this big gap down. It's Friday, okay? You're not going bleeding out. We're bleeding out. All the amateurs are like, whoa, we're bleeding out. We're bleeding out, Voss. No, you're not. You're just getting chopped up. That's all you were doing. And you took losses after loss after loss. Yesterday is the type of day where amateurs trade anywhere between 10 and 20 times. Because they're getting in, losing, 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 getting in. You're just getting chopped up because you're trending on the 200 on a Friday with a big gap down. So a lot of traders who don't have self-control, who don't have discipline, yesterday was a painful experience for you. Am I right? Yesterday is a painful experience for you. Now, if we go over here on Amazon, coming in to Monday, you're going to be back in this narrow state again. You see your 200 right here? We're going to know Monday. We're going to be whippy as hell on Monday. We're going to get a gap up for the most part. All right, we're going to be in this narrow state. We're going to have to pull back, and then we're going to go probably to the upside. We'll see what we get. We're probably going to get this gap up and be whippy on Monday, so be careful on that. Let's go over to Tesla. These were the levels on Tesla from yesterday I mapped out in the morning. Whammo! Whammo! Look at those beauties! Whoa! Whammo again! Yes! Look at that thing! Woo! Bam! Look at that! Woo! Look at those levels, everybody. That's why these levels are so important, okay? On Tesla yesterday, you open up here. You open up in this neutral state. You get a beautiful 180 play here to the downside. Now, folks, traders, remember, a lot of traders are going to try to short in this area and jump on Tesla. You're not going anywhere again. We go through this a lot, but a lot of traders have a hard time believing that you're still going to go lower. Why do you think you're still going to go lower out of that position down there? Look how far away you are from the heartbeat. Look at the move you made already. You cycled out. The only place to go now is back to the upside. And then you'll cycle out again and come back down to the downside. Remember, traders, yesterday on the live, we talked about this a lot. And a lot of you were like, Voss, I'm starting to believe what you're saying now, that the market is all cyclical. Of course it's all on a cycle base, folks. Of course it is. If you go back and look, years and years and years. It's all a cycle over and over. And that is what you must learn in order to be somewhat of a consistent trader. You can't rely on your indicators. You can't rely on all the bullshit. Price action is the only thing that will get you to where you want to go in trading. And remember, a majority of you aren't going to get there. You're just not going to be able to be disciplined enough. You're just going to be in that GAMBLER state all the time, all right? And until you learn how to trade properly and know that trading is a tool and it's a skill you have to learn, you are going to struggle for a very, very long time until it'll break you. Okay, so a lot of people leave once you get broken. So you get down here, there's your tail that we teach in our VIP, and you're coming back to the upside. Anyone trade Tesla yesterday? Put it in the chat. Woo! Now, I'm going to pull this up right here, okay? And we're going to go from how many trades do you see inside this box, everybody? Right in here, how many trades do you all see that you are able to take inside this box? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Davion with the Harvard. We got no sunglasses. Davion with the popular, the Hartme facial blaster. Lino, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Let me pin this. 1, 2. Oh, tell me. Look in there and tell me how many trades are inside here. You tell me. Don't just guess and say 1, 2, 3. Look at it. How many trades do you have in this box? You got 4. You got 4 trades inside this box. Trade number 1. Trade number 2, reversal. 2, okay? Trade number 3 for a 1-to-1. 3, okay? Trade number 4 for a 1-to-1. 4. You got 4 trades inside this box, okay? Out of those 4 trades, you are going to look for 1 to 3 of them, right? Mainly 1 to 2. You don't want to really go. When we start getting into that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 area of trading, you're going to have a red day. You're going to have a red month. Because once you start getting into the double-digit trades every day, your month's red right out of the gate. You'll never recover from it. It's over. Close it up. Shop. So you are going to look for your best 1 to 3 trades in this zone. That's what trading is. Trading is an in out, in out, in out, in out, in out, in out. Woo, 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 woo. That's not trading, folks. I hate to break it to you. And why do people trade so much? Why do they take so many trades? Does anybody know in the market why so many people take so many trades? Why do they do it? Okay? There's 2 very good reasons why people take so many trades. What are the 2 reasons? Who knows them? Let's go. Let's go. Yes, they're guessing. Good job, Uncle Drew. Yes. Wavy Chris, what's up, my brother? Hillary Patron with the first glasses. Yes. Thank you. Number 1, they think they're going to make more money. That is why they trade a lot. They think the more they trade, the more money they're going to make. But what they're going to find out is the more money they're going to lose, and the faster they're going to lose it. That's number 1. Who knows number 2? Why do they trade so much? Does anybody know number 2? Fear of missing out? Nope. Impatience? Nope. Moose the job. Good morning. They love lick. Hey, hello, beautiful. With that rose. Thank you. FOMO? No. Good job, song. That's good. Because they can't control themselves, everybody. They have this mindset. And you know the rest of the word. That's what they're doing. They love the rush. They love the rush of possibly making the money. That's what they crave, the rush. Because this is what they truly are deep down inside. Okay? They think about this first because they're this. Does everybody understand that? They love the rush of the market. I need to take more trades. I can't control myself. Trade, 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 trade. And that's where desperation comes in. You show me someone who's desperate for money, I will show you somebody in the market who's going to lose a lot of money. Okay? You show me desperation, and I'm going to show you someone who's going to lose a lot of money in the market. These are very key things we're talking about this morning, everybody. Is everyone hearing me? Because a lot of you probably went through this already, or you're going through it now. If you truly want to be a good trader, a couple things you got to start to realize. 1 to 3 trades a day between 9:30 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Master that time area, okay? 1 to 3 trades. You are going to trade 6 to 9 of the same symbols every day. Every day, 1 to 3 trades, and you are trading these same symbols, 1 to 3, every single day during that time frame. Does everybody hear me? If you are using a scanner or any type of nonsense, you are just going to lose. You're going to keep losing. Scanners make traders chase. That is the one thing about scanners. I wish they would ban them. That is one thing scanners do. They make people chase after stocks. After it's already left the station, you're already in the cycle 2 of the market, the scanner goes off, and now you're trying to go long when we're going to get the pullback. How many of you here use a scanner, you chase after the stock, it pulls back, and whammo, knocks you right out? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Who has used scanners and it knocked you right out? Akira, hello. Let's go, everybody. Cuban. Yes, get those DONATIONSs going so it boosts that ALGO. Let's go, let's go. Tap, tap, tap. We're at 18,000 taps. Adorable dad. Let's go to the moon, everybody. Thank you on YouTube for all the GIFTSs over there. I love you all. Good job. Thank you for the follow, Mike. Let's go. 801, good to see you, baby. Ashley, yes. Thank you, everybody. Folks, we're just here to help you. I want to help you. I'm not here to put anyone down. I'm not here to try to hurt you. I am truly here to help you. I went through all of this. I know what you're going through. I did it. I tried the 20 trades a day. I tried to trade on a scanner. It won't work. A lot of people that use scanners are penny stock traders. So what they do is they chase after the penny stocks, okay? Based on what are the factors you always put into your scanner? Relative volume, low float, all that bullshit, right? And then you chase after those stocks on your scanner and you get wrecked, okay? So let's recap. 1 to 3 trades a day, 6 to 9 of the same stocks between 9:30 and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Just by doing this, you are going to start to see a little bit of improvement. All right? So that is the backbone of what you need to do. Does everyone write that down? Now we're going to get into number 2 phase of becoming a better trader. That is phase number 1. 1 to 3 trades a day, trading the same 6 to 9 stocks every day between 9:30 and 11. Are we ready for phase 2? Thank you, Brad. I appreciate you. Good job, Joel. Proud of you, buddy. Good job. Thank you for all the donations, everybody. Okay. Number 2 phase of how to become a better trader. Okay? You must know the state of your stock. That is number 1. Without knowing that, you don't stand a chance. Okay? You cannot trade without that. Impossible. Anyone who's trading without that is just guessing in the market. That is it. Number 2, you must know the position that your stock is in at that very second. If you don't know your positions to the upside or what position you're in to the downside, we're just guessing, everybody. Number 3, you got to know what part of the cycle you're in. And we're going to go over market cycle here in a little bit. You must know the cycle you're in the market. Are you in cycle 1? Are you in cycle 2? Or are you in cycle 3? Okay? So we got, I'm going to put these so you all can all see them. We got the state. We got the position. We got the cycle. And you must know your retracement levels, folks. I see so many traders take trades for longs when they're in a bottom retracement area. What are you doing? Okay? These are the 4 things you must know like the back of your hand to start having any consistency in the market. Does everybody understand this? Florida Flex, holy hell, there he is. My Flexi. Let's go. Let's go. You're going to learn all about stay, position, and cycle and retracements in our VIP, all right? Our VIP is our educational community. This is where you're going to learn how to trade right here, my friends. Right there. That's where you're going to go. $49.99 a month or $449 for the entire year. That is where we're going to dive into all of this in grave detail. And you are going to say, once you start watching the education videos and showing up to the live trainings I do every Tuesday and Thursday nights, wow, I didn't know what I was doing. You are going to have a big eye-opening experience for your trading. You don't have to believe me. Just ask the VIP traders already that are here in the chat. You could say, VIP traders, is he telling the truth? They will tell you, okay? So let's recap. State, position, cycle, retracements. That is the 4 foundations of trading price action, okay? But before we do state, position, cycle, and retracements, we need to know you're only trading 6 to 9 of the same stocks between 9:30 and 11, right? 1 to 3 trades a day. You see how we're building on this now? Is everybody writing this down? Okay? Does everybody understand this? There you go, Isaac. There we go. VIPers in the chat, say me so they know who you are. Put me in the chat. Mr. Dave, you already took care of him? Money Master? There we go. Here they come. Here they come. Marcus with the chili. April with the heartbeat. Thank you, everybody. Now go ask them if our education's going to help you. Just ask them. We're going to take a 30-second tap blitz here and ask them. I want them to answer for you. Tap, tap, tap. OMZ with the heartbeat. Get your heartbeats in, everybody. Don't forget your heartbeats. Get your heartbeats, everybody. Bump, 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 bump. So happy. Voss is the best teacher I've ever seen. Thank you. VIP changed my trading. Thank you, Adorable. It's so good. Thank you. 100% will change your trading forever. Folks, these are people. Okay? These are real people. Good job, Mr. Dave. Jared got him. Good job, Jared. Andrew the Believer with the bat pick. So these are the foundations of trading. Now let's go over market cycle. Everybody hears market cycle and their ears start to perk up. Whoa! So let's do market cycle. Where's JDM? Right here. What number on the cycle are you? Right there, everybody. Boom! What number cycle is that? Let's go, let's go, let's go. New trader in VIP, and there's no turning back. Good to hear you. Good, good. That is cycle 1, correct. You just cycled out. So this is a cycle out reversal play right here. Okay? This is a cycle out reversal play. The cycle out reversal has a very high probability, over 80% winning percentage on the cycle out reversal. And most of the time, you're going to get a 2-to-1 trade out of the cycle out reversal. Now, just because you cycled out here, does that mean you automatically take the trade? No. You need an event. You got to know what position you're in and what state that you currently are in, okay? We're starting to get a little wide here on Tesla. So the percentage that the cycle out reversal is going to work is high. Now, I took a cycle out reversal here on my third trade yesterday and broke even, okay? Broke even. Cycle out reversal right here. I was able to get my break even in, okay? Came very, very close to my 1-to-1, but I was looking for a little bit more. Why did this cycle out reversal not work? Because I was in a wider state. So that's why it doesn't matter the setup plays you take. You still need to know the state and position of your stock at all times. I had the correct position, Okay? My state was a little off. I knew that going in. It was my third trade. I already had two beautiful trades. I knew I would most likely get my break even in. So it was a no-lose situation on that trade because it was also my third. Got it, everybody? So just because you cycle out doesn't mean the reversal will work. You have to know your state and position. That is a must. Okay? OMZ, thank you. Andrew the Believer, thank you. That is a must. Does everybody get this? Okay? Yeah, Hillary, you guys can all block now on TikTok. You could do both, okay? Now, let's go over here on Amazon. What number in the cycle are you right here? Boom! What number? Go! Legend Lucas with the gorillas! Legend! Legend! Let's go, Legend! You are number 3 in the cycle. That is number 3 in the cycle, everybody. Number 3 right there. How many of you knew that's number 3 in the cycle? Put me in the chat. Who here knows that's number 3 in the market cycle? Does anybody have any clue, other than the VIPers in here, that that is cycle 3? Thank you, Legend. I appreciate you. Let's go, everybody. Wake everybody up. Tap, tap, tap. Nobody. And you guys are trading. You believe this? What do we know about cycles 1 and 3 in the market? What do we know about cycle 1 and 3 in the market, everybody? What do we know about cycle 1 and 3 in the market? We're going to do XRP next. Big moves. Your biggest moves will come out of cycle 1 and cycle 3 in the market. Sometimes you'll get a good move on cycle 2, but it's rare. So cycle 2 in the market is where you consolidate. You like to do a lot of consolidating in cycle 2. In cycle 2, you're going to get chopped up a lot, all right? So be careful. You're going to see tons of cycle 2s after lunchtime, around lunchtime, all right? And you're going to see a lot of consolidating there in the market. Very good, everybody. Let's go over to XRP. Proud of you guys. I am proud of you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful traders. Yes. All right, let's go back here. Here are our levels on XRP from yesterday. Over with an event. Boom, there's 1. Boom, there's 2. Okay? See, the levels are marked out. Uno, dos. You ready? Oh my God, does his levels work? Whoa, look at that thing. Woof, to the penny. Look at that one. Damn. That was to the penny, everybody. Do we love this game? Woo! Oh, look, we came here. Look. The poke through. Okay, remember I told you guys about retesting. Look, look, retest. There's your entry. Boom, 2 to 1. Oh, we don't trade into the 200? Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, granddaddy. Yeah, we don't trade into this? Oh, okay. Look at these levels. To the penny. Look at that thing on XRP. Woo! Look at this. You silly gooses. You keep losing. We'll keep winning. All right, XRP, here we are. My phone keeps falling, that's why. All right, XRP. This is live. What state are we in? What's up, Mr. Tablet? How are you? What state are we in, all my beauties? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Wake up. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Forget about the downtrend, Preston. What state is your stock in? Neutral. Good job, Shelly. We are in a neutral state. Anything to the downside is not smart right now, okay? Now I'm going to put a little thing in here for you. Ready? Whammo, okay? You want to get over this 50%, retest it, and then you'll have a move back up to that 200. Does everybody see that? If you stay under this 50%, you are in a neutral state. I will not do anything to the downside. Remember, all trading is what is the probability that I'm going to get a winner on this trade? What is the probability? You are a set-up trader, traders. That is your goal. Trade the high probability setups. Stop with the money. You have money on the brain, you are going to lose money. I need to drill that in. The more money you think about, the worse it is when it comes to trading. You don't have your profit and loss up on your screen when you're trading. How many of you have your profit and loss up on your trading platform when you trade? How many of you have your profit and loss up when you are trading? Put me in the chat. Thank you, Legend, for all those gorillas. Let's go. We need those glasses. They're sleeping today. They're sleeping. $3,000 this week. That's good, Lucas. That's good. Yes, you do not want to have your profit and loss up on your screen. Does anyone know why? Why don't you want to have your profit and loss up on the screen when you're trading? Because you are going to make your trades based on your profit and loss. So here's one big mistake that, we'll come back to XRP in a minute, that traders make. You ready? Amateurs. They love doing this. They love it. They'll get in a trade to the upside. Okay, let me pull this back. They'll get in for a long right here to the upside, let's say, and they're looking at their profit and loss. They're doing this, look. Okay. I'm up $50. I'm out. I'm out of here. Because they don't know how to actually trade and be a pro trader. Pro traders don't sit there and look at their money. They trade their risk to reward. They trade their high probability setups, everybody. Okay? Let me show you my Google trade. Was it yesterday? Katana Lim is not in here, right? I believe it was yesterday. Was it Google? The 31st, or was it the 30th? Hold on. I think it was this one. I can't remember. Anyway, we took the short on Google to the downside, and we came close to my 1-to-1. I came damn close. Maybe about 10 cents away from my 1-to-1. It came back up, and I broke even on the trade. You don't break your rules. I don't look at profit and loss when I trade. My risk to reward on this trade had a number. 80, 90 cents to the downside for my 1-to-1. If I don't hit my 80 to 90 cents, I don't hit my 1-to-1, I don't take profit. I put my break even in, okay? And we'll teach you when to put your break even in. Trade don't work, it don't work. I don't sit there and look at, oh my God, I'm making money. Let me get out now. Oh, I'm making money. No. You must have rules. You must adhere to your trading rules. You must always keep the promises you make to yourself. I said I needed 90 cents. I did not get 90 cents. I broke even on the trade. Those are my rules. I respect my rules. I respect the promises I make to myself. Do you hear me? We don't take profit because we're so desperate for money. I always lose all the time. I need to take profit now. I'm finally green. No. Your risk to reward tells you when you're going to take profit. Does everybody understand me? Your risk to reward will tell you when you're getting out of a trade. Okay? Does everybody understand this? This is crucial for your trading journey. Crucial. Thank you, Brad. Good job, Brad. Good job, Zed. Do we all understand this? Yes, CT. No, 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 no. Folks, don't tell me you're so poor and you need to trade the market. You're going to lose a lot of money that way. You're going to become more poor. Guys, ladies, my beautiful, beautiful traders, listen to me, okay? You must be in that simulator to learn how to trade. I'm telling you right now, this is going to wreck your soul if you are not in that simulator learning how to trade. If there's one thing you hear me say today, it's that, okay? You must learn in that sim. If you are desperate for money, trading is not for you. Not now, unless you trade in the simulator. That's the only way you're going to be able to do this. If you are desperate for money, you are trying to learn how to trade with your little money that you have, it will be gone like that. Okay? I'm here to help you. I want to protect you. I'm the only one who's going to tell you this on here. I'm the only one who's going to tell you this on here. I want you all to be good at this. I don't want you to have to go through all the pain, okay? But right now, you're making it harder on yourself than it already is. You do not want to learn how to trade in a live account with your hard-earned money. You're just going to lose it. How many people here have lost a good amount of money trying to trade a live account and learning at the same time? Put me in the chat. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. How many of you have lost money trying to trade the market live? Look at all these me's. Look at them all. We're being flooded with me's. They're everywhere. But you keep doing it. You are wasting your time. And all you're doing is hurting your family at the same time. That's all you're doing right now. Because you're going to be miserable as hell. Me yesterday, I started with 4K, lost it all. Yes, Tariq, one of the things I say on the lives on here all the time is I always tell you what, the amateur always starts with 5K. Remember I always say that? They have just enough for about 4K, 3K, 5K. They go to options because they think they're going to get rich quick. And this 5K will be gone in a couple days or even a week. Boom, gone. And you're sitting there looking at the screen like this. And you contemplate in your mind, maybe I will call them and ask them if I can get my money back. Did that dawn on you? Your money ain't coming back, folks. I hate to tell you that right now, okay? They always start with that. And I love all the bullshit teachers out there. Let's trade a small account challenge. Soon as I hear small account challenge, I start saying to myself, they're going to soak them right in, and they're going to lose left and right. How many of you have been sucked into a small account challenge? Put me in the chat. There it is, the amateur. Real money equals real emotions. There is the amateur mindset right there. They've been saying that scam for 15, 20 years. Real money equals real emotions. But the problem you have, AG, okay, and I love you, brother, is that the only emotions you're going to have are bad ones because you're going to lose over and over and over again. So it's bullshit. Throw it out the window. AG, let me explain something to you. Okay? I'm going to up the ante here for you, AG. And everyone, I want you all to listen to this. Okay? So AG says you got to trade with your real money and learn because of the emotions. Yes. Okay? But what I'm going to say to you, AG, is once you get into the simulator, control your emotions like you're trading real money and learn how to trade. Let's see if you can do that one. Let's see if you can control yourself in the simulator. And this is what you're going to do, AG, when you're in that simulator. You have to be green 6 months in a row. 6 months in a row. Minimum 350 trades. Get to work, HG. Report back in 6 months. Report back in 6 months. Yeah, George, Bollinger Bands. Who can be green for 6 months in a row? Boom, 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 boom. Minimum 350 trades in your simulator. If you have the third month you're red, you're starting back to number one again. Who can do it? We had a lot of VIP traders do it. Who else can do it? Because they were taught how to trade. The majority of you won't be able to do it because you don't know how to trade. You could trade with your real money. You could trade with monopoly money. You can trade with money coming out of your earwax. If you don't know how to trade, it don't matter. It don't matter. He can't do it. I'm telling you. I am telling you, he won't be able to do it. Thank you, AG. Thank you, AG. AG, 6 months straight in the sim. Minimum 350 trades. I want you to do it, okay? I'm being serious. I want you to do it. And let me know if you can do it. Here's the reality, folks. 9 out of 10 of you won't be able to do it. 92% of you. Only Dan with the heartbeat. Let's go with those donations. Let's go. Let's go. We got to boost that ALGO. 9 out of 10. That's a big number, folks. But what you need to know is your state. Trust me, folks, I tried it all. Position, market cycle, and retracement. You have to learn this like the back of your hand. You must learn this like the back of your hand. Now, once we start teaching you in the VIP how to trade, now you got to do it in the simulator. Just by watching the education doesn't make you a better trader. You have to trade the market. To be a better driver, you have to drive your car, not reading about how to drive. To be a better trader, you have to trade the market every single day in your simulator. You must lose, 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 lose. Get knocked down, get back up, lose, 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 lose. It's the only way you're going to get better. And just when you think you figured it out, you're going to lose some more. Who has the mind to keep going as a trader? Who can put it together, get in a simulator, let us teach you how to trade, and start putting the pieces together? Who in here can do it? Who in here can do it? Empowerment with the let 'em cook. Zen method with the chili. The little crown. Let's go. You got to keep losing, everybody. You have to keep losing. So let's put it in perspective. Right now, most of you don't journal. That is the foundation of trading, is you must journal all your trades, every trade you take. And the reason you guys don't journal is because you lose so much, you don't want to go back and see how bad you are. So that's the reality of the fact here. You don't want to journal because you suck at trading, period. Nothing else to say about that. But you must journal, and you must see how much you suck at journal. Right now, all your equity curves, if you did journal, and I looked at them, would all look like this. Okay? This is what, I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see a good picture of this. This is what your equity journal is going to look like. Do you know what this is right here? Do you know what that is right there on your equity curve? For those of you that journal. Does anyone know what that means? Put it in the chat. Does anyone know what that means? Lawrence, yeah. Lawrence is like, I know what that means. Does anybody? You got it. Mishi, you got it. That is when the GAMBLER took over. Boom. You started losing, couldn't take it anymore, and you're doing this. Roll them. I'm all in. I'm all in on this trade. Who cares? I lose every day anyway. I'm all in. And you lose. Then you come and you regroup. You come back to reality. So this is your regroup part of your journal. You start losing again. Whammo! There it is again. There it is again. Empowerment, thank you. There it is again. So this is what your journal is going to look like, traders. Let's back it up. This is your trading journal. And that is because your losers are bigger than your winners. Bigger than your winners. Bigger than your winners. Bigger than your winners. Over and over and over again. Who right now, losers are bigger than their winners? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Here they all come. Me. And that's what we're going to change for you. The first rule of trading is risk management. Risk management, when you get in that VIP, is we got to stop the bleeding. That is the first. We got to stop this bleeding right here. That's enough. We got to plug your hole. Your bucket is leaking water, and we got to plug that hole up, okay? So we are going to work on your risk. We're going to teach you how to lose properly. How do you lose properly? Couple things. You have to know when to put your break even in. You must earn the right to put your break even in on every trade you take. But you won't know when you earn the right to put your break even in if you don't know your risk to reward on the trade you're taking. And if you don't know the risk to reward on the trade you're taking, you don't know when you're getting out of the trade. Boy, did we just sum up your trading journey in a matter of 10 seconds. How about that? How many of you know your risk to reward before you enter your trade? Say I. How many of you know your risk to reward before you enter a trade? The VIP is $49.99 a month, $50 a month, or $450 for the year. Cheap. 1-to-1, 2-to-1. That's not knowing your risk to reward, Serge. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Most of you don't know it. I know you don't know it. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, you could take Carrot Top, man. See ya. Most of you don't know your risk to reward. You're just gambling. But you don't want to admit that you're doing that, everybody. You don't want to admit that's who you are. Because most people that trade are desperate. They're desperate for money. So the first thing they go to is the stock market. They go right over there. I need money. But they're going to lose more money. You don't just come into the stock market and think you're going to be good and that you're going to pull returns out of it. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? You are not going to make money in the market unless you learn how to trade. How do you not know your risk to reward on every single trade you take? That is insane to me. And the reason you don't know it is because you weren't taught it. That's why. You don't know, but you will know. Pretty soon you're going to know because a lot of you are going to get in that VIP. I know you are. And then you're finally going to learn how to trade properly. So we must stop the risk, everybody. Mr. Pappy with the sunglasses. Let's go. 4 more glasses on the board. Risk. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Risk. Number 2, entries. You got to know when to get in. Because right now, when you get into a trade, I'm going to sum up your trading again. Are you ready? You get in for a long and it immediately goes against you. You get in for a long and immediately goes against you. And you say to yourself, everybody's against me. Everybody's against me. Everyone knows I'm in the market. I'm in the market right now going long on Google. The whole world knows that's why I'm losing. No, they don't know. They don't even know who that you are. They don't care who we are. Okay? You just don't know the market cycle. You're getting in when you should be getting out. So you got to take proper entries. So risk is number 1. We're going to stop the bleeding. Number 2, you got to learn when to get in. And number 3, when are you going to close your trade and take profit? Right? Most of you get in, you're greedy, and you don't get out. So a beautiful trade that you would have had is now a loser. Risk, entry, profit. That is what you need, and that is what you need to be taught. But inside each of these is education, a lot of education that we have for you. It's not just these 3 words. You're going to have a lot of risk management training, a lot of entry training, and a lot of profit-taking training. Okay? You are starting over when you join us. You are everything you think you know, you are throwing it in the garbage. Does everybody understand me in here? Okay? Exit strategy is probably the most important. Papa Bear, no, that is the least important. That is the least important. Does anyone know out of those 3 that I just posted, which was risk? The most important is risk. That is the only thing you control as a trader. Risk management. Get that through your brains. The only thing you control is risk management. That is it. It's easy to control risk when you have a winning trade. Anybody can do that. I could get a 5-year-old over here and do that. But can you control your risk when the trade goes against you? When the trade doesn't go your way, are you able to get out of the trade? And the answer is, for a lot of you, no. And why is the answer no? Because a lot of you don't even know when you should get out of the trade. And number two, the majority of traders can't keep the promises they make to themselves if they do know when they should get out of the trade. Does that sound familiar, everybody? Jaslyn will teach you all that in the VIP in detail. Okay? So most people have horrible risk because they can't keep the promises they made to themselves if they knew their risk to reward. And if they don't know their risk to reward, they have horrible risk management because they're desperate to make money. That is the name of the game, folks. I'm sorry to tell you all that. It was the best thing I ever did was the VIP. Thank you, Only Dan. And he's from the UK. It doesn't matter what country you're in. Zen with the Rosa. Thank you, Zen. What is everybody broke this morning? Marina with the rose. Mr. Pappy. There he is. Thank you, Pappy. I appreciate you. Adorable Dad, Andrew the Believer. Let's go. Let's go. Will, my babies. Willie, what's up, Willie? Even from Australia. We got Australia in the VIP, okay? So a couple of things you all are going to work on this weekend. All our new VIP members, you start getting in on those videos now. You have all weekend to watch the education videos, okay? Because you will see the market totally different come Monday. You're still going to lose, okay? But get the simulator ready, start learning what we're teaching you, and jump right in on Monday and trade in your simulator. Everyone does this when they join the VIP. I'm going to watch all the VIP videos first, and then I'm going to watch all the live training recordings. You have over 70 hours now of educational content in there. By the time you watch 70 hours of education content before you start trading in your simulator, the life will be over. What are you doing? Start trading. Start losing. Start posting your trades in the VIP. We review them for you. And then you trade more and you lose and we review them. Okay? Guys, you can do this. I know you can do this. All right? Don't be like Ethan Smith. Okay? You guys can do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Any questions? Put them in the chat. I'm still watching the education videos because I watched a lot of them. Serge, you got to trade. Are you at least trading? CT, let's go. You're just wasting time. You're just wasting time, everybody. Angelo with the rose. Thank you, beautiful. Adorable Dad. Thank you. Zed Method says, this will change your life. Listen to this man. Let's check XRP. They won't listen. Egos are too big. Oh. I think somebody on here said up to the 200. Folks, there's your retest that I talked about. Okay. There's the retest. Whoop. And we're coming back up to the 200. You want to learn how to trade? Come join us. You want to keep losing? Keep losing. Keep losing. You think we can hammer those last 4 sunglasses before we get off? Who thinks we can hammer those last 4 sunglasses? Weeble? No, don't use Weeble. Never use Weeble for anything in your life. I don't care if Weeble can cure anything. Never use it. Facial Blaster! Let's go, baby! Thank you, my facial. Guys, for more coins, go to TikTok.com/coins. TikTok.com/coins. You save that way. Don't do it through your app. You're going to make more money through your app. Yeah, Deuce is wild just for you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Deuce is wild. This guy's over here gambling. See ya, Deuces. Zen with the chili. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Zen. Zen, Zen, yes. I heard Weeble was good. Jaslyn, how's it working out for you? Hey, if Weeble works for you, Jaslyn, keep using it. Oh, these marketing schemes out there, I tell you. Zen method with the chili. Zen. I love you, Zen. Mr. Dave. Look, Mr. Dave has to come all the way over here from YouTube, you cheap bastards. I'm just kidding. I love you. Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Love you guys. All right, folks. Thank you so much. New VIPers, we'll see you in the VIP. We may be back on tomorrow. Not sure. I'm bringing the equipment. But we'll see. Maybe we'll surprise you tomorrow. Woo! I love you guys. Be healthy. Be safe out there. And we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Have a great day, everybody.